Yeah. Yeah. Hit the like button now. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hard joke.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now.
I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
So lost. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? Me. I don't know what's going on. I really want to blame
Hit it,
Streamlabs.
hit it, hit it, hit it.
Do y'all hear that?
You a gangster now.
Oh, you think we good to go? Yeah, so hopefully it's fixed. Looking to meet a $25 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours if we count super chat and super stickers. If we count PayPal and Cash App, I'm looking to meet $15 to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. I'm looking forward to breaking this one down. Let's get into it. If there's any issues with audio, let me know.
It's too long. Go get somebody else to do it. The age of 35, you're an adult. But if you're an adult, I personally think if you're over the age of 35 and you're intentional dating, 3 years is too long. Go get somebody else to do it. You know, get a 25-year-old, get a 27-year-old, get a 23-year-old. They got that time to waste and to have fun and just see how it's gonna go. But if you're an older adult, be intentional or don't. Which brings
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What up, Bainbridge? 83. Respect. See, 35-plus-year-old men with their stuff together, not in a rush, and they're not gonna let some 30, 35-year-old woman rush them into wifing them and putting babies in them. So yeah, I agree. If you a 30-plus man with your stuff together and you got some 30-plus-year-old woman trying to rush you for babies in marriage because she finagled her prime years, yeah, just split ways with her. Just split ways with her, flat out.
Me to a question for you. I have two questions. Remind me about the thing I just already forgot that I asked you to remind me about. But my second question is,
I forgot the question already.
both of us, we just
Now let's be clear. We went over this woman before. You can do you could do your research on her. She's the typical modern woman. Got her own podcast. She's accomplished to some degree. She's 37, attractive. She wants a provider and a high value man and all this shit. But anyway, she met a high value man and he's sitting next to her and he put a ring on her finger recently. So she's interviewing her fiance. Something I would never do. I feel like it rarely goes well. But just to give you some context. Now let's check out, bro. I'm not roasting. He's more successful than me and yada yada. He's a 7-figure man. He's like 6'7" or some shit. Hey, shout out to bro. But he picked essentially a 37-year-old. She said she wasn't ran through, but even if she only had 3 partners, that's ran through. If we want to go by a man's standard, back in the day, you got a virgin. So in a sense, she's ran through, even if she only got 3 partners in the past. She's 37. She's outspoken. I would say feminist vibes. Just not somebody I would suggest with their stuff together to marry. But he did it. Maybe it's something special about her. But let's see what he's talking about.
do. I have two questions. Remind me about the thing I just already forgot that I asked you to remind me about. But my second question is,
I forgot the question already.
both of us, we just tore up. But this is what I will say, because technically, according to the internet, I'm cooked. I'm above 35.
Why you asking your man
I've never
this?
been married. I don't have children, which says I'm a red flag. Why would you, a man that has all of these options, a lot of the options, also indulged in some options, why would you choose a woman that is 37 instead of a woman that is 27? Is that a good question?
That's an amazing question.
Look at that face. That face just looked fake and bitchy. It looks old. It looks makeuped up, Botoxed up, mean, old, bitter, and witchy. Is this a rhetorical question? She's asking her fiance on camera, "Why did you pick me instead of a younger woman with less baggage? More feminine, X, Y, and Z." He can't tell the truth. Or what is the truth? Actually, I want to know, why would he pick her if he had a bunch of different options? Some would say because he's a fucking simp, but I don't want to go there yet. Let's see what happens.
Choose a woman that is 37 instead of a woman that is 27. Is that a good question?
That's an amazing question.
That is a good question.
Oh snap!
Good one. Whoever wrote that one.
He like, why did I do this?
Why would I? Well, just saying an age is one thing.
Okay.
It's who's the age attached to. You know, this age that we talk about, 37, is attached to Sarah. Like, it ain't too many of you at any age. So wherever you can get her at, you better take her. You know, I just so happy to get you at 37. You know, I would have took you at 27. I would have took you at, you know, whenever I can get you.
I think this is the guy that really likes the female. You feel me? Like I said, it's gonna be a mating strategy on both sides. I think Miss Sarah has basically won when it comes down to getting the guy that likes her more than she possibly might like him. Like I don't
Okay, let's break it down. Shout out to Jeff. Yeah, shout out to Jeff. So let's hear what he just said again on why he essentially picked one of the worst. Let me not word it like that because I don't know this woman personally. If he has a bunch of different options, this was on paper. I'll just say that on paper, one of the worst options he could have picked. But let's let's break down what he just said. And let's get the likes up and the donations up.
You know, I just so happy to get you at 37. You know, I would have took you at 20. Wherever you can get her at, you better take her. Attached to Sarah, like it ain't. You got well, just saying an age is one thing. It's who's the age attached to. You know, this age that we talk about, 37, is attached to Sarah. Like it ain't too many of you at any age. So wherever you can get her at, you better take her. You know.
All right. So he said it ain't too many Sarahs, period. Like she's special. She one of them ones. He's basically saying she's the exception to the rule because she's so special. And based on what I know about her, no, sir, absolutely not. But I don't know her behind closed doors. So hey, but here's the thing. When it comes to certain deal breakers or things that I teach are deal breakers, that's why you don't fuck with women. Let me put it like this. That's why when a woman has a certain amount of red flags or black flags or yellow flags, you just don't fuck with her to begin with. Because if you say, well, let me give her a chance anyway, you might actually fall in love with her because she might have a likable personality, but she's still not going to be good for you. And that's why you just cut your losses earlier. If a bitch got a tattoo on her hand, don't get to know her. Because she might have a likable personality and you might fall in love with her. And then you'll be rationalizing why you fucking with this bitch with a big tattoo on her hand and introducing her to grandma. When you know damn well you shouldn't be taking this woman serious. So I'm not discounting that maybe Sarah does have some characteristics that'll make a nigga fall in love. I don't doubt that. I do doubt that she's gonna be a good wife for a lifetime to this man. I highly doubt that.
Is one thing. It's who's the age attached to. You know, this age that we talk about, 37, is attached to Sarah. Like it ain't too many of you at any age. So wherever you can get her at, you better take her. You know, I just so happy to get you at 37. You know, I would have took you at 27. I would have took you at, you know, whenever I can get you.
I think
That sounds like some simp shit. I'm just happy to be here. Never give off that energy. I'm just happy to be here. If I would have got you at 27, 47, 77, I just think you're so special. I'm just happy to be here. The power dynamics are already off. Already off. I can already tell you just off that statement. He like her more than she like him. And he got that goofy look. And I'm not roasting. Because as far as y'all know, I look more goofy than he do. But he got that goofy simp look, respectfully. I'm not trying to be funny, but let's just have a real conversation here. He has that goofy simp look and that goofy simp demeanor. I'm just happy to be here. Nah, bruh. I'm pulling for you. But this is a no, bruh.
this is the guy that really likes the female. You feel me? Like I said, it's gonna be a mating strategy on both sides. I think Miss Sarah has basically won when it comes down to getting the guy that likes her more than she possibly might like him. Like I don't know all the details, but that's what it sounds like from his perspective of wanting her at all ages, not wanting to lose her. You know, he just wanted her.
You know, but at the same time, now that I have you at 37, the benefits of that, you know, I would say you are wise.
Thank you.
You are, like, we talk about a lot of stuff, you know, not just business wise, just, you know, different experiences that you've had that maybe I haven't had and you can tell me about, you know, or you really know yourself now. Like, you know I would never go for this, or I've already tried this before and I know I would never do that. So you
So okay, so I took a bad deal because she's wise and she know herself now and she know what she ain't gonna put up with. And that's why you, a successful top 0.01% man, picked her instead of a 25-year-old feminine woman who gonna get on your program. So she ain't putting up with no bullshit no more, and that's why you think she was a good option to pick out of all your great options. And she's so wise. Women don't want their man to look to them for wisdom. See, that's why I can tell this shit ain't gonna last already. We not even like probably 3 minutes in, and I can already tell you this marriage ain't gonna last. It might not even make it to the they might not even make it down the aisle.
I would never go for this, or I've already tried this before and I know I would never do that. So you know yourself so well, and the experiences that you coming with are like super valuable. You know,
But why wouldn't you want a young woman who is malleable, like who you can form into whatever it is that you want? Why would you want a woman that's technically cooked? Is there value in a woman that's cooked?
yeah, the value in your experience, you know, the value in your connections.
He said value. Oh, he just told on himself. The value in your connections. Is he trying to level up his business? So he just gonna marry? So he just gonna marry Sarah for her connections? It sound like it sound like he's marrying her for her business acumen and to link him with some business partners. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good at all.
Is there value in a woman that's cooked?
Yeah, the value in your experience, you know, the value in your connections, you know.
This nigga said connections, bruh. I'm gonna just let it play out, y'all. But that just made me chuckle.
I mean, look at how he looked. Look at how he's looking down. He's really searching for some answers here. He looked like a deer in headlights. He looked like a deer in headlights. Does this look like a man who has a backbone and gonna stand his ground and tell her to shut the fuck up sometime? Not that you got to word it like that, but y'all know what I mean. Oh boy. So she said, "Is there any value in a woman that's cooked?" Hold on. Matter of fact, is it a picture on this screen? I think it is. Let's get the likes up. Like so, I'm pretty sure there is. X says this dude doesn't understand women at all. You can't something you want to the heart because they'll never respect you, bro. And if a woman doesn't respect you, she will soon have contempt. That's a fact for your weakness. That's a fact. So okay, so does a woman that's cooked have value? I mean, yeah, she can have value. A woman that's cooked could come into your life and cook and clean and help you edit your podcast videos and rub your back and run your errands. Yeah, she can have value until her cons start outweighing her pros, or until she starts slacking on those things, and then she becomes a train wreck in your life, and then it won't be worth it anymore. The question is, it's not can a cook woman have value or bring value? She can, but the question is it going to be worth it in the end? And is the relationship going to last for a lifetime? And is she going to be a net positive to your life for a lifetime as a cooked woman over the years? And to me, the answer is fuck no.
You know,
This nigga said connections, bruh. I'm gonna just let it play out, y'all. But that just made me chuckle.
yeah, there's a lot of value in you.
Okay. Well, why not someone that's 27?
Well,
Don't they
I-
have value? Yeah,
I
they
mean-
have the same connections.
No.
I mean, connections take time, so I mean, it's pros and cons with both, to be honest. You know,
Tell me the cons.
the
for
cons
us.
with a 27-year-old.
No, oh yeah, for both.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I know body language really well, and I could just see, like I said, I just understand body language. I can tell she didn't like his response with the connection thing. You can see it on her face right now. Wasn't a good answer. That's why it's probably not best to bring especially a woman podcast interviewing her fiance. Probably not the best thing to do. Now, a guy podcast interviewing his woman, still probably not the best thing to do. But it just changes the dynamic and the energy. Let's continue.
I mean, yeah, she's already grilling him in front of the camera. She's already essentially emasculating him in front of the world. And he's giving answers, and she's basically saying, that's not good enough. Give me more, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, that ain't good enough. Come harder. She's already emasculating him. They're not even married yet. Look at that look on his face. Does that look like a confident, masculine man who's controlling the dynamic of this conversation?
His woman, still probably not the best thing to do. But it just changes the dynamic and the energy. Let's continue.
Let's do 37.
Okay.
Cons in a 37-year-old.
She ain't like that.
Not necessarily you, but just a 37-year-old. You could be broken. Like I said, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about just a
Why
37-year-old.
would a 37-year-old be broken?
She could have been broken. She's been through so many heartbreaks. You know, guys that have done her wrong. She could be.
Possibly, for
Broken.
sure.
Touche. Okay, do the
You know?
feeling. What if she's not broken? I don't
What
know.
if she's not broken?
I feel like a 27-year-old is more likely to be broken than a 37-year-old.
Why?
Because a 27-year-old is still figuring themselves out. A 37-year-old, we know who we are. We're not getting broken anymore.
I would think
Like, you're not getting broken anymore. You already were broken, and you had to build yourself back together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. You're a worse product. But that was a nice attempt at like a save, but it doesn't make sense, especially when you ended it with anymore.
Year old is still figuring themselves out. A 37-year-old, we know who we are. We're not getting broken anymore.
I would think Ms. Fontenot definitely understands the fact that if you 37 years old, you've had way more experience than a 27-year-old woman. I would think that you are going to have a little bit more trauma, a little bit more contention, or a little jaded compared, to a 27-year-old when it comes to relationships. Especially if you've been in more situations. Like if we go off naturally, you probably should have been in more situations than a 27-year-old. I would hope so. So if that's the case, you're going to be a little bit more jaded. It might be a little more difficult for you to trust. Your pair bonding has probably went out the window. So I don't understand why Sarah would even ask that question.
I think,
I
as a
think
woman.
I think a 27-year-old or 25-year-old, like they haven't seen everything yet. They haven't experienced everything yet. So they don't think the world is, so dark because they haven't had their heart broken as many times, whatever the case is. So, they probably have an easier outlook on what a man would do for them or what a man, does he really love me? I think when you're older, sometimes you bring a lot of baggage.
Cuz talking against what he got at home. Let's continue.
Like what, kids?
I mean, kids is big, or just baggage as in just past traumas.
You don't feel like young women have past traumas?
They just don't have as many because they hadn't lived as long.
So what's their cons for young women?
A younger woman just being naive, being
Struggling. He's struggling on the cons for the 27-year-old. The cons for the 37-year-old was just kind of flowing. 27, not so much. And even when he said naive, that's kind of like a benefit. Men like the naivete. She's easily impressed and easily led when she's naive.
Yeah, they too
not
big.
as stable in life.
Money.
You know,
It kind of sounds like a 27-year-old is better. Because what I'm hearing, and y'all tell me if I'm crazy. I mean, I know you're not talking about me in particular, but it sounds like more older women come with baggage. They come with more trauma. Yes, they might have more stability, but that's not really something that men are seeking.
Here's the thing. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what she wants him to say, but women know a younger model is better. She's breaking it down. Yeah, women know. And this is why they resent the man who eventually picks him and stays with him, because the woman knows he can do better. See, all these women asking for a top tier dude, if they were to get him, they would sabotage it because they know he deserves better. And that eats away at them. And she can't live up to what he is. And that bugs the shit out of them to the point where they just sabotage the whole relationship. And that's exactly what she's starting to do right now before they even walk down the aisle. She knows she's not worth it. And she doesn't respect the fact that he doesn't know she's not worth it. So she's gonna beat him into the fucking ground.
Are you fucking serious, ho? Like, look, like his
No. I'm alpha.
Beta
Oh, because I tell you why.
is a sign of being a beta male.
I didn't know that.
What, beta?
A 27-year-old is better. Because what I'm hearing, and y'all tell me if I'm crazy. I mean, I know you're not talking about me in particular, but it sounds like more older women come with baggage. They come with more trauma. Yes, they might have more stability, but that's not really something that men are seeking. And it sounds like younger women are more naive, which means they're probably more fun, which means they probably aren't so set inside of who they are, and they have more time to give you children.
All good points.
Right. So why would you choose me? Let's take it out of general and make it into you and I, a 37-year-old over a 25-year-old.
because it's you.
Yo, she heated. Even the host got to say because Sarah getting heated right now. You see how she keeps bringing it very personal. Like, I need to know why it's me.
This is what they do. Why me? Why don't you just get somebody younger? Look, when they get into an argument, that's what she when they get into an argument about anything else, it could be ice cream. Why don't you just get with some young bitch? She's gonna keep bringing it up. The moment he complains about anything she does, well, just get a younger woman. You got all these options, Mr. 6'7". Oh, she's gonna drive this man crazy. She's driving him crazy right now. And this is supposed to be the honeymoon phase. You don't find that suspicious?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
A 37-year-old over a 25-year-old.
Because it's you.
Yo, she heated. Even the host got to say because Sarah getting heated right now. You see how she keeps bringing it very personal. Like, I need to know why it's me.
Sarah.
No, I want to know.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the age has nothing to do with it. I'm choosing Sarah. Like, I have to get you where I met you at.
Okay, so for a woman, okay, so give me qualities of a me for women to say, okay, this is what I get to work on, so that whether you're 27 or 37, a man like you that has a ton of options, and women literally do everything for you for nothing from you, which is crazy to me. How do they bag that man? Does that question make sense? Like, is that a useful question?
Can you reword it maybe?
Like,
Everybody, like, calm down.
for
Sarah.
because the internet is weaponizing age and it's weaponizing singleness, and it's making women that are older feel like Paul Pierce says we're cooked, right? Once we hit 35, really 33, or really 30. Once we hit 30, we're cooked. Our eggs are dried up. We're no good. Nobody wants us anymore, right? So why have you now, a man that has options? You have money. You have a huge house. You have investments. You're handsome. You're 6'7" and 3/4. You got a lot of.
6'7"?
You surpassed the 4 6s, all of them, and there's way more than that, right? So if
There's nothing most women could do to be worth it. Well, you're not worth it. But he's trying to have him give advice to the 95 percenters how they can bag a 0.01 percenter. They can't. They can't. They don't qualify and they're never going to qualify. And whatever he says is just gonna make them put an act on of being that until they bag him, and then go back to being the real them.
Foot 7 3/4. You got a lot of
Like a 6'7"?
you surpassed the 4 6s, all of them, and there's way more than that, right? So why would you or someone like you that has options choose to lock in with someone that is older?
Why are you pressing them so hard? I don't like this anymore. It's like, ma'am, Miss Sarah, congratulations, but it almost sounds like you about to you self-sabotaging your own situation because now you're pressing. It's a little annoying at this point, I mean, the man gave his answers, but she just wants more.
So I'm just gonna reword it a little bit. I'm choosing to lock in with Sarah, right?
Okay.
And what do you do for me? What makes me choose you over anybody else?
Yes.
It's the way you make me feel, like when we together. Just how rare you are, even though the age, having no kids, the life lessons, that you've demonstrated to me just, in the time that we've been together. I just know that with us together, like how stronger I'm gonna become because of you. Like
Connections?
the motivation, like the push to. I feel you so happy and jolly that it just automatically like transitions to me. Like so, I you say it all the time, like I'm grumpy, whatever. Like you wake up and you like hello and all of this, and and that automatically like transitions to me, and it makes me feel in a better place. Like so, it's a lot of intangible things that I can't even just articulate like
We'll
that.
try for the women
I'm
at
trying.
home because they want to know how do they get a man? How do they get a 7-figure earning, 6'7" tall, freaking fit? I ain't gonna talk about with mine and all the other things. How do they? I'm not, because I don't want nobody gunning for my man. Thank you very much.
You don't. He a good looking dude. Yeah, he's 6'7", 7 figures, and good looking, and whatever, all this other shit. That's a 0.0001%er. You don't get that guy. Even if you're an incredible woman who pretty, you still don't get him. You just get lucky. I mean, you know what I mean? It- and that goes for anything that's a 0.001%. You just get lucky.
About with mine and all the other things. How do they? I'm not, because I don't want nobody gunning for my man. Thank you very much.
Miss Sarah, why it sound like you bragging at this point? Why it sound like you bragging? And stop giving all these women hope at home. Because all these women ain't gonna be able to get that. You feel me? We don't even know how you got that for sure. So we can't sit right here and put all these dreams and fallacies in these other women's heads thinking that they're supposed to acquire the same thing. It's not the case. The man first mentioned connections with you. So I don't know if it's about, it's definitely about more the business side of it too, aside of just being just a nice feminine woman. The man can, like you say, he can get whatever he wants. You got to be realistic. You need to know in the back of your mind on exactly what the intentions possibly could be, because he might not tell you every single thing. That us as guys, sometimes we don't do that.
But I say that to say what is a man like you? Because a lot of people in our circle are like you. Well, not like you, but
Right, I was gonna say.
they ain't like you, but you know what I mean. But how
How do they do it?
what are the
I don't know.
intangibles?
They can't. It's hard. I'm sorry.
No, you got to give hope, babe.
Give me hope.
That's zero hope.
No, you don't have to give hope to all these women trying to get an impossible man. They don't deserve hope. It's over. You're not a good person. The fact that you're over 35 still looking for Mr. Perfect. You don't deserve anybody now. Fuck out of here. You don't deserve no damn hope.
Zero hope.
It's the crazy thing about it is the women that qualify, they know. They already know.
Okay, so for the young
The
women,
people that we speaking to probably just not it.
okay, so I agree with you. How do they become?
Bingo.
They already know.
Okay, so for the young
The
women,
people that we speaking to probably just not it.
okay, so I agree with you. How do they become it?
Man, y'all regular still.
I don't know, man. Y'all got me feeling like Kevin Samuel or something. Be reincarnated. I don't know. It's
Pressure.
it's hard out here, y'all.
Who is this guy?
You just gonna leave them on no hope?
How do you asking
Can you
them
give them 5 characteristics or traits? 5
that?
And you can't say energetically because we know where it came from.
that a man is looking for in a woman. That's a fair question.
All right, beautiful,
Okay, I agree with that.
in shape,
I'm gonna lump that with
Let's go
beautiful.
with beautiful.
So
Just
that's-
nice.
Oh, okay.
Being a like I said, you the nicest, jolliest person I know.
Sarah is not nice. She's
Who
kind.
may not be nice to you.
I'm saying she's kind.
I'm not a pushover, is what you're
No,
saying.
she's not a pushover.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
and I've heard you say this before. Like, you know, that's your version of nice. Nice, polite, just a joyful person to be around.
Okay, that's
like,
fair.
you know,
That's fair.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
Just being a joyful person.
Okay.
We got 2 down. You know, having some good, you know, sex helps.
No, because we don't teach women to have sex quickly.
Oh,
We didn't have sex quickly.
all right. So
This man don't sound like nothing that she's ever preached about or has explained on a podcast on what she's trying to acquire or keep. This dude, it's hilarious.
take that away then. What's another quality?
It's like a regular guy.
Being available.
No.
What? Not a hoe.
He's giving you the answers and you're literally rejecting them. No, that's not good enough. No, I'm not taking that answer. Look, we know what this is gonna be. This whole relationship, we know what it's gonna be.
It's like a regular guy.
Being available.
No.
What? Not a hoe.
Okay. Not promiscuous.
Bro, this is
That
strange.
helps.
Okay. Beautiful fit, joyful disposition. Don't be promiscuous. This is good. We're getting somewhere.
We get somewhere.
Okay. Do you care if she's smart? Would you rather have?
Yeah, I care if she's smart.
Would you rather have a beautiful idiot, meaning her IQ is low, or a universally unattractive woman that's nurturing, loving, caring, there for you, supportive, encouraging, and successful monetarily?
I'd rather have a beautiful idiot.
That's 2-0 right now.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy. He just said he'd rather have a beautiful idiot instead of the monetary part added into it or the intelligence. He said a beautiful idiot. Now, I don't know if Sarah, I know she doesn't think that she's a beautiful idiot, but it kind of goes against exactly what she's supposed to be portraying or is to the public because he just sounds like a regular dude. It's like one of the boys. Hey, let's go hoop later on. You feel me? That's what he sounds like. So I'm very curious on to how this going to end because it just don't sound right, especially from her side.
It's honest.
I'd rather have a beautiful idiot than
Ugly smart woman.
This nigga red
nurturing
pill.
girl.
This nigga red pill.
That's just me. Like,
It's
that's
not just you. I feel like we're asking all the men this, and they're all saying the same thing.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Men are aesthetically leading.
I don't need you to calculate my math problem. You know, why? You know, nurturing is cool, but we got Uber Eats too. You know, I would love to have all of it. Don't get me wrong. Give it to me. Give me beautiful, smart, you know, nurturing, all of that. But if I had to choose between an ugly girl that got it all and a beautiful girl that got some of it, I'm gonna take the beautiful girl.
What about you, Sarah? Would you choose an ugly man?
See, that's, you know, I can answer that for you.
Vice versa. What would
I can
you
answer
say?
that for you.
Probably.
You gonna answer for me?
Yeah. Oh, so would she choose an ugly man that had it all
Yes.
versus a handsome guy?
It got
It
nothing.
has nothing. Absolutely not.
He has nothing.
Well,
He got something.
Maybe 30%.
She gonna go with the ugly guy.
Right.
sure.
I know this for a fact.
10,000%.
Yeah, she gonna go with the ugly
Because
guy.
women aren't aesthetic. Women want safety and security. Just because you look good, you can't do nothing for me, with me.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
get it.
point. I don't want you.
And we the
That's a
opposite,
hazard.
man.
And men are aesthetic. So I'm not surprised. Masculine men are aesthetic. Feminine women are seeking safety and security. It's just the laws of nature, you know? Like, and it's not that one is bad or the other's right or wrong, or there is none of that. It's just human nature for the most part. And if you're willing to be honest, this is why I always say that women need to do the best with their genetic potential. You have no idea how many people, and I'm talking about if you want a masculine, high value, high earning man, how much you disqualify yourself from, having that type of man when you let yourself go. When you get into a relationship, you disqualify yourself from that man when you let yourself go. That's something that we both talked about. We have no problem. Look, if I already have a high standard for me. I don't like getting to a certain point. I'll be like, ooh, I need to go to the gym. I probably lost 5 pounds since I was like, ooh, and I've been in the gym. Like this can't be my life. I'm not doing it. I'm a floating 5. I feel comfortable 5 pounds, gaining 5 pounds. Some people feel comfortable gaining 30. Some people feel comfortable gaining 50. I'm not that person because my standard is high, unless I'm sick, you know? So I think that you got to have your own standard for what you're okay with, because the truth is you'll also attract those people that have that same standard. What would you?
Yeah, but you might not want the exact same. Sometimes opposite do attract. Sometimes you don't want the exact same qualities in every aspect that's in you and your partner, especially when it comes down to the guy side. Sometimes the guy wants a woman that's going to more follow. Don't mean that she has to be exactly him, because it's like you dating yourself at that point. See, women sometimes try and seek out the same thing in themselves, and that means that they usually try and turn their guy into a female sometimes.
And yeah, a chick just being pretty. I mean, these dudes deserve what they get. He said, "I'd rather take a pretty idiot." I mean, yeah, a lot of men prioritize looks over everything. I mean, especially top 20% men. I feel like most average Joes will take a 6 if she treat him right, a 5 or 6 if she treat him right. But we talking about them top tier dudes, it's all about a chick being beautiful. She could be dumb, she could have questionable morals, but she's pretty. Hey, that's why them dudes get what they get. Oh well.
I think that's a little bit of advice, possibly.
Would you leave me if I gained 100 pounds?
Probably.
Damn,
This nigga real.
it's crazy.
I'll try my best to get you back on track, but and it take a while to gain 100 pounds. I mean, you really been neglecting yourself, us for a minute.
What if it was? What if in pregnancy I gain 35 pounds and I can't, and then I lose 20, but I can't get off that last 15?
Like Dr. Miami.
15 pounds will look good on you, though. I think so. What you mean, Sarah? You look great.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She could.
And that's crazy. Like, yeah, I'll go against the guy on this one. You willing to leave your wife because she can't get down the extra 15 after the baby? Like, you're a clown. Like, look, I criticized the guy. Like, why would you even want to be with somebody that shallow? Like, all these shallow marriages, that's why people don't take these celebrity marriages serious. It's all based on shallow, superficial stuff. If you lost the bag, I'll leave you. If you got fat, I will leave you. What kind of marriage is that? It say till death do us part, sickness and health, rich or poor. Like, it's a joke.
Like Dr. Miami.
15 pounds will look good on you, though. I think so. What you mean, Sarah? You look great.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She could definitely afford to gain some weight. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's a little slender to me. I like him a little bit thicker or whatnot for sure. But this brother colder than what I thought he was. I thought this dude was kind of more squarish on some of the things that he said in the beginning of this podcast. But as of this point right now, this brother is not red pill sound like. This brother has been. I don't know if it's he mentioned Kevin Samuels and everything. He has been consumed with her own talking points to where he like, nah, I ain't about to let this slide. I'm about to give it how it's supposed to be given.
I definitely not red pill. He's red pill to wear. He's a red pill to wear, blue pill dude. That's what I would call it. Because when it come to not losing her, he gonna do and say whatever it take. As long as she look like she look. But looks fade, bro. So yeah, this is just stupid all around.
Makeover.
I mean, I would do it. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've said it before. If I don't feel good in my body, I'm getting surgery. I would do the best with my genetic potential. And if I can't get there, I'm getting surgery.
Are you fucking serious, ho? like his.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
Don't feel bad about saying it. I don't care who judges it. This is my life. I want to feel good when I look in the mirror. Throw the whole man away. I don't care about that. I care about how I feel in my skin. And I know when I was
He literally just said, "Throw the whole man away. I don't care about that." Why would you marry a woman who like, look, I just care about looking good. Throw the whole husband away or whatever. I don't care about that. As long as I look good. You are not going to look good for the rest of your life. This is a sickness. No matter how much plastic surgery you get at 70, you just gonna be 70. Like there's no getting wow, this is sad.
surgery. I don't feel bad about saying it. I don't care who judges it. This is my life. I want to feel good when I look in the mirror. Throw the whole man away. I don't care about that. I care about how I feel in my skin. And I know when I was overweight, because at my heaviest, when I was sitting down and pulling my shirt out, every time that I sat down, when I was standing halfway behind people, when we were taking pictures, when that was my life and my confidence was low, you also attract experiences, people, places, things, opportunities that are on that level. And I don't want no low vibrational experiences, people, places, things, or opportunities.
So what if I gained 100 pounds?
No, you wouldn't gain no 100
What if I
pounds.
did?
First of all, I feed you.
What if I got sick?
Well, if you're sick, it's different. I'm going to take care of you. But if you're just neglectful, there's no way. There's no way.
There's no way what?
Do you know how much
you gonna allow me to
No,
get it?
you know what you'd be eating for breakfast? Egg whites and avocado.
What if I was sneaking Big Macs?
No, ain't no way. Mm-mm.
This shit seems like there's some tension behind this relationship, y'all. I don't know how long this gonna last.
I'm gonna stab you with a Zempic while you sleeping. Then you won't be hungry.
Strange.
You want? What would you do?
Oh, Zempic is under a class lawsuit.
Okay,
for-
Wegovy. Any of them. They all suppress your hunger. I'm doing something. I just gotta pinch your stomach or get you in the booty while you're sleeping once a week.
You in the booty while you sleeping is crazy.
Oh, with the needle of Wegovy, okay?
Brother,
They
stress.
get you in the butt cheek.
I don't even know what Gobi.
I do. It's all the same. That's why everybody's losing weight because skinny is coming back. I'm coming back.
I think I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. That's just a little bit too much going on. I was hoping the conversation went somewhere else, but I don't know if it is. I'm just gonna leave it right there, y'all. I want to talk about some things before the conversation. I got Ozempic on the brain. Why am I thinking about Ozempic right now? I let it play too long. So let's double back, man. With
I head off. Thanks for stopping by. Well, actually, Yeah, I'm gonna get off. Follow me on Rumble. Check out merch, link in the description. Join the membership. It's only $5 a month. It really helped the channel. I'll catch y'all tomorrow between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time. RB Sensei out.